Paul Revere. So y'all, but one thing you have to realize with life is that it will show you some shit day in and day out. If you choose to not observe what it showed you, it's a personal choice. If you're gonna allow yourself to remain in strife and, never ever truly get to the promised land, aka like where everything pans out for you, and to not have put in the work and to look around and be like, why are they getting a blessing but not me? It's because you haven't taken time to learn about self. I take it all the time that the only true love is self-love. So when I be telling y'all that, I really do mean it. I actually really do mean it. Am I missing cards? I don't think so. Okay. But like I said, you really have to understand that life never happens to you, it happens for you. And the faster people realize that, the easier life becomes. And I've been telling y'all that because I would never say my life is perfect, obviously. But I am making strides towards it. I do understand what I can and can't control. I am understanding that, within me putting in all this hard work, time in, time out, that I will be in a better space than I was a year ago or was 2 years ago. And it all comes down to that, and not to come down to that, but it all comes down to the perseverance. A lot of people could start strong and then finish like shit, and then be like, why did I go back to these old addictions? Why did I go back to how I used to be a while ago? And it just comes down to you fell back to this trap due to the fact that you did not actually want more out of life than what you said. Because it truly is not until you get upset not with life, but you get upset of how life is going, that you choose to make this change. And I know that sounds so confusing, but it's not. For instance, I feel the best way to put it is to just think about relationships. If you're dating somebody and this person is a piece of shit, and you're always in constant battle with them, it's kind of why are you still with this person? And people stay for different reasons. The main reason just be sex, which to me is even more wild, because it just be wild that someone get dickmatized or pussymatized, whatever you want to call it, by somebody, and then pretend as though with this person it's getting better, and it's not getting better. It's just the same allegations, the same bullshit you go through with this person over and over again. And I don't understand the point of it. But this is why I be telling y'all that as a man, to operate in your emotional tendencies or aspects, whatever you want to call it, there's nothing there that will ever come out on the positive side. And I know that sounds so random and it sounds negative in a way, but it's the truth. When you're thinking in your emotional space, it's pretty much from a space of non-reality, of what do you call it again, fiction? It's like a fiction book that you're pulling from. And it's so wild because it's nobody could tell you how it's gonna play out, but you see how it's playing out. And the fact that you just allow it to play out in this way is wild to me. Let's think about it, right? It's people that date somebody and go home, and then when they go home they're arguing. Bro, who wants to come home at 10, 11 o'clock and then argue with somebody up until the sunrise? How would that help you in any possible way? How would that justify how your life is gonna go? It won't. And I think it's just so wild that people live in this tendency to believe that it's getting better, and it's not getting better at all. It's not getting better at all financially for you, and it's not getting better at all emotionally for you. This is why it's so important to keep building yourself up. This is why it's so important to spellcast and write and journal and have all these things in a book, or I would never say in your head, but just have them all in a book, and be able to look back at oh yeah, be last year I was going through it, this is what I wrote to myself, and now I'm over here and I'm making this much, and I cut this person off, and now my life has really come into full bloom effect. I love you guys. What you water will grow, what you cast will last, and only you can be the change you want to see in the world. Do not forget the Duppy Affirmations is available. Do not forget assets are available in the bio, and the faster you get to it, the easier it becomes. I love y'all.